What's up, guys? Back again. M.V.K here, coming to you again. What up? Here to do my recap slash review for Young Justice. Of course, I know a lot of people that be watch this show, so this is episode 38 or 12 for season 2, however you want to calculate it. I usually just go with the original number, 38. This episode is entitled True Colors, and the title actually gives us a little bit of an insight of true colors to who. And that was something that was interesting, I thought, as well. So, as always, the dates. April 7th started off. It kicks off. Bumblebee and the Atom are in Jaime's body, in Jaime's bloodstream. They're trying to remove the scarab from, Jaime's back. But it finds out pretty much the scarab is too strong. It has defenses, antibodies. It won't allow to be removed. It's too strong, and they have to depart the mission. And you can see the chemistry between Bumblebee and Adam. She loves being around him very much. You saw it, but and that's why I always say poor Mal. It's almost like she, Bumblebee is really smitten with the Atom, you know. But they can't remove it. And then Jaime even the Scarab even tells Jaime, "We warned you, Jaime Reyes," things like that. And it's kind of scary because it's visually like this thing won't come off of Jaime, very much. But we'll see. We don't know. What it be more importantly is because of the fact of the future that Impulse told Jaime. So he's really scared about that. So around that time, we also get G. Gordon Godfrey, aka a mole for Dark Side, basically going on about what the Reach is doing, all this thing, all these good things they're doing for, for the planet and everything like that. All it is a cover up, guys. We all know that it's a cover up just to make nice, make us believe, well, make those people believe that they're good. And he's going on about they're doing this in Smallville, everything like that. Lex Luthor's helping them, and the team's not really dealing with this. So April 8th comes around, and Nightwing sends the team of Robin, Beetle, Impulse, and Arsenal. Yes, Arsenal comes back with his newly formed arm and everything. He sends them undercover to investigate LexCorp's new partnership with the Reach. And they go in undercover, pretty much, as tourists of the factory, and the tourist is just showing them around and everything like that, and they're talking about what the Reach is doing for the farmer, and I believe that was Jonathan Kent standing there as well, and he's telling them like what the Reach is doing will put farmers out of business. And the woman is like, "Oh no, it won't do that. The Reach will basically help the local farmers how to do what they do and everything like that." And basically the gang is looking at the fruit and everything like that, and basically you got Impulse, Bart just eating on it. He's like, "What? I'm just trying to blend in," and things like that. And so the team pretty much waits after. Pretty much they wait after to do their recon mission, pretty much. But even during that time, we go back to Sportsmaster, and he's requesting payback against Manta for what happened to Artemis, basically. However, the light don't see it that way, and they expected him to be like this, pretty much. So what they did, they replaced him with none other than Deathstroke. Yeah, we see Deathstroke. He finally makes his debut in this, and it's still gonna take me a little used to seeing Deathstroke with that hair ponytail. But he shoots at Sportsmaster. Sportsmaster gets away, and Sportsmaster does know who Deathstroke is. So I was glad to know that. It was just like, who's this guy? I was glad to know that he's able to get away, and he tells Cheshire about what's going on. So pretty much the team is still looking around, for evidence to prove what the Reach is doing is bad. They find it and they're trying to get out. Now their mission is done. Time to get out. However, when you think the mission is just going smoothly, guys, it ain't, because basically they get cut off by a big black beetle wall. Yeah, black beetle is comes at them, and Lex is watching this. He knows that they're there in a sense, and so he sends in Black Beetle, and the gang. There's only four of them, guys, and they're doing all they can to just survive, and just for survival, they did a pretty decent job. But Beetle's just really strong. Arsenal is throwing everything at him with his new arm. His arm is kind of cool. It reminds me a lot of, like I said, a bionic arm. Like, it changes. It can change into different weapons and stuff. Different Arsenal weapons come out of it, which was fine. And I dug the stealth. I love when they get into their stealth outfits. Robin's was really cool. Tim's was cool. And they're just doing all they can. Arsenal trying to suck the air out of, make a vacuum to suck the air out, and Black Beetle's just like, please. Arsenal's throwing everything at Black Beetle. It's not working. Even Jaime, and then they even say, Jaime, you took this guy before. Like, what's going on? And he tells them, like, that was the Scarab. Like, so, and then they hear the Scarab, then let me loose again. Like, it was crazy, but Jaime won't do it. He's scared. He's really scared about that vision, what Impulse told them. So they're able to get a distraction and get ready to get out of the facility. But they switch back and forth kind of, and we go back to what's going on with Calderon. Valender Savage calls in Simon to try to salvage Aqualad's memory, mind from Manta. And it was kind of hard seeing, Black Manta, like, he's really like, oh, my son and everything. It was really hard to see, like, Aqualad like that. I mean, like I said, he looks just catatonic. I said, the only thing that needs to be being shown is drool coming out of his mouth. But Simon is brought in to maybe able to salvage, basically Calder's mind. However, back with the fight between Black Beetle is still it's still not going very well. Not at all. They're doing the best they can, guys. I'm sorry, but all of a sudden, while they're out in the cornfield, they able to get out to this cornfield. Next thing you know, they get surrounded by not just Black Beetle, but another beetle, a green beetle. And it's basically like, okay, who is this guy? How many are there? How many colors are there? And things like that. And then we find out that this green beetle is not what he appears to be. He's not a part of Black Beetle. He's actually here to help them. And he saves the team, and he battles them. And Robin is really looking at the characteristics. He's like, he can density shift, he can shape shift, he got mental protect, and it's like, okay, this guy's got to be Martian or something like that. And the Green Beetle, voiced by Phil Lamar, actually, guys, basically is, telling them, okay, do this, and he tells Blue Beetle, aim your sonic cannon this way, and Jaime's like, the Scarab says that won't work, and he says, indeed, but you'll have help. And they do it, and they're able to knock out Black Beetle, which was cool. They head to actually the Kent farm, and they stay there because the team really doesn't trust this Green Beetle, and he explains to them that he is a Martian who pretty much had the same experience as Jaime, but since the Scarab is not really recognized of Martian, physiology, it didn't really control him, and he's able to control the Scarab, and that he was in contact with Martian Manhunter Jean all that time, and he came to help, which was pretty much fine. Uh, Indeed, was very fine, and pretty much that's where the Green Beetle, explains to Jaime that he didn't mean to just go inside his head, but he knows about his fears, and he may have be able to help. And this was all happening April 9th. Um, Back at the facility, Lex and Vandal Savage are discussing, the break-in, and then pretty much here's the big kicker right here, guys, is where Luthor suggests that they put together their own team of young enforcers, and those are all the members that all the kids that the Reach had under control. You know, Virgil and Ty Longshadow and people like that. So yeah, which was it ended. That was a major cliffhanger right there, but it was really good. Very much enjoyed this episode. Uh, you know, I thought Tim did a very good job. I mean, Arsenal did kind of blow their cover, but he tells Dick, we'll get used to it. But other than that, this was a great episode. Very much great. I enjoyed it. Looking forward to what comes next. The next episode airing next week is called Fix. So we'll see about that. And other than that, guys, once again, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real. You guys tell me what you thought about this episode. Input, people, input. I like to know, as always. And other than that, guys, you take care.